I feel like I could be Batman. I feel like you could be Batman. Anybody could be Batman. You just gotta get the gadgets.
I'm close to God, and I was like, we had this house there, and there was like these devil statues, and I was like,
I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney.
North West just shocked the whole internet again with her wild new look. Fake tattoos, a grill, blue braids, piercings, and even a full-on face of makeup. People online are losing their minds. Some are saying it's just a kid having fun, but others think this is way deeper than a playful phase. Kim's standing firm, saying she's simply letting North express herself, but Kanye, oh, he's furious again. He's calling it out as another initiation ritual and saying the Kardashians are grooming North to become a full-blown industry puppet. And honestly, he's been warning the world about this for years.
It's two things I said. Tell her security not finna be in between me and my kids. And also tell her don't have my daughter wearing lipstick on.
Back when Kim first gave North her own TikTok account at just 9 years old, Kanye went off. He was blasting Kim and Kris online, accusing them of cutting him out of his kids' lives and letting social media raise them instead. People clowned him at the time, saying he was controlling or losing it, but fast forward to now, everyone's looking back like, wait a minute, maybe Yale wasn't wrong after all.
Amanda Bynes, what are they doing to that girl? Amanda Bynes Kardashian. Stop acting like this is normal. This girl is 12 with color contacts, fake anime lashes, fake face stats, blue hair extensions, plus a blacked out girl. Like, come on, it comes to a point. Even the jewelry is frying me. Baby girl's 12 going on 20.
This isn't just about makeup or tattoos. Kanye's whole argument was about how the entertainment industry and social media companies use kids for clout. He said they brainwash young minds with adult content and make them crave attention before they even hit puberty. And yeah, his delivery might have been a little wild sometimes, but when you strip away the chaos, his message was actually solid. Every post North makes, every look she debuts, every shock value outfit, it's all boosting engagement and keeping the Kardashian name trending. That's exactly what Kanye was screaming about. He's not just talking about parenting differences, he's talking about a machine built on attention, money, and manipulation.
Let me tell you something. This is something that Zayn denounced that I know for a fact. The game Angry Birds has a motion like this. And if you remember, girls are just not known for playing a lot of video games. This game was popular with girls. It was a scientific calculation that this set off a certain dopamine specifically in the female mind. What else go like this?
Tinder. What else?
Instagram.
The Kardashians aren't just famous, they manufacture fame. Every scandal, every viral clip, every public meltdown, it's part of the formula Kris Jenner perfected years ago. Controversy means clicks, and clicks mean cash. It's not just a lifestyle, it's a business model.
Wait, look at this one, you guys. Mom was like, it looks great, take it off. And I'm like, I don't want my boobs out, you know? All you gotta do is lay there and look gorgeous, it's fine. You do.
And that's why Kanye's terrified for his kids. Remember that Instagram post he made? He said, don't let Kris make you do Playboy like she made Kylie and Kim do. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Porn destroyed my family and I deal with the addiction. Instagram promotes it, not gonna let it happen to Northie in Chicago. That post hit different because it showed how deep his fear runs. So now the real question is North just being creative like her mom claims, or is she being molded into the next big product of the Kardashian empire? Because if Kanye's right, this is way more than just a TikTok phase.
Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney.
Let's talk receipts because they're wild. North is only 12 years old, not even a teenager yet, and every few weeks she's going viral for looking like a grown woman in a kid's body. The media eats it up, the internet reacts, and the Kardashians keep cashing in on all that attention. It's like a cycle that never stops, and this ties right back into that whole Balenciaga scandal. You remember, in those creepy, disturbing campaigns that had everyone calling them out while Kim still refused to fully cut ties with the brand? That's where people started side-eyeing her decisions with North, wondering what kind of message she's really sending.
Balenciaga thing. It was like, everyone was like, why aren't you speaking out? Why aren't you speaking out? And I'm like, wait, I'm not in this campaign. I don't know what's happening. Let me like take a minute to research this. And then as soon as I saw what everyone was seeing on the internet and the reality of the situation, I completely spoke out and gave my thoughts on child, completely denounced it. But because I didn't say, Siaga, that's it.
So yeah, it's not just about North. Like Kanye's been saying, it's the whole of Hollywood. The fashion and entertainment world seem obsessed with pushing kids into grown-up roles, dressing them up, posing them, and parading them around like props. It's uncomfortable, it's calculated, and it's been happening for years. Fast forward to 2025, and we've got North West at just 12 years old, looking like she stepped straight out of a Balenciaga campaign. And what's even crazier, that viral photo with the mask and the edgy fit was actually taken in 2022, when she was only 9 years old. How did Kim think that was okay? Especially knowing what those masks were inspired by. That's not coincidence. That's pattern. Creepy masks, adult-style clothes, fake tattoos, grills, piercings. It all fits the same Hollywood playbook. Now here's where it gets even wilder. The Illuminati talk. No one's saying it's definitely real, but the symbolism here is too on point to ignore. On the surface, North's new image looks like harmless, edgy fashion. But when you line it up with what Hollywood's been doing for decades, it starts to look like a staged transformation, almost like a ritual for fame.
I got you, Kale Honey. Let's talk about Kris Jenner's favorite secret weapon, the babies. Anytime there's a big scandal happening with this family, there's always an increase in kid content. And look, they have a lot of kids, they're always posting photos about them, but I mean, it's the amount of posts that always positively correlates to the amount of negative drama surrounding them. Let's take, for example, one Miss Kim Kardashian. So this is what her feed usually looks like. You know, she's selling Skims and perfume and doing fashion stuff, and you know, there's a bit of kid stuff, but this is the general vibe. But when she announced her divorce, her feed suddenly became all kids, all family-friendly type of stuff. And this went on for a couple weeks while the news around the divorce was at kind of its peak intensity. And then she went back to her regular scheduled programming of sexy stuff and peddling us her wares.
Whether you buy into that theory or not, one thing's clear. There's nothing normal about a 12-year-old going through a public transformation while millions of people are watching, judging, and reposting it. That's exactly what Kanye's been screaming about this whole time. Sure, some people defend Kim, saying Kanye's no saint and that maybe she's just letting her daughter explore her style, but that's not the real issue. The problem isn't the makeup or the tattoos, it's the exposure. North isn't playing dress up at home. She's being dissected by millions online, and that's a level of pressure no kid should face. And that's exactly what Kanye's been shouting about from day one, the way social media and celebrity culture turn kids into brands before they even hit their teenage years. It's not just about family fame anymore, it's about corporations, platforms, and brands using children as walking advertisements. Kanye's been seeing the bigger picture this whole time. These companies profit off innocence, off clicks, off curiosity, and they've been doing it for decades. Just look at the pattern. Amanda Bynes, Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, Willow Smith, all pushed into the spotlight way too young, then thrown into chaos once the pressure hit, and now North is stepping right into that same spotlight, following the same visual pattern of transformation. When you mix that with the Kardashian media machine and all that eerie Balenciaga-style symbolism, it starts looking like something way darker than just a kid expressing herself. Of course, Kim's out here claiming she's the most protective mom ever, but the receipts say otherwise. A protective parent doesn't use their kids as props for paparazzi strolls or brand deals. And word on the street is Kim might actually call the paparazzi herself before she steps out with her kids. Gary Morgan, the former CEO of Splash News, even spilled that Kim's deep in the middle of those setups. He says she stages her photos, deciding when, where, and how she and her kids will be shot, so everything looks perfectly candid. That's not organic, that's marketing. And then there's that viral clip from a few years back, Kim at the mall with North in Chicago. You could clearly see little Chicago looking overwhelmed by the chaos, fans screaming, cameras flashing. But instead of shielding her, Kim actually sat her on her lap and turned her toward the crowd like she was showing her off. It didn't look like a sweet family moment. It looked like a performance. Oh, and get this, when Kim and her girls were later spotted leaving the mall, it was so obvious she was making sure the paparazzi got all their shots. She slowed down, posed just enough, and even adjusted North's jacket before walking off, like she knew every flash mattered. Sure, Kim can't stop people from recording her when she's out in public, but let's be real, most celebs go out of their way to avoid putting their kids in the spotlight like that. Kim seems to do the opposite. It's wild when you really think about it. Have you noticed how she and her sisters always manage to include their daughters in these staged, picture-perfect moments? Whether it's family brand photos or so-called casual thirst traps, the kids are always right there. I'm a part of the aesthetic, part of the image. Now, some people might say we're reading too deep into it, but once you start connecting the dots and remembering how dark Hollywood history really is, you can't just ignore it. There's something unsettling about it, like innocence is being packaged and sold for engagement. But what do you think? Is North just another 12-year-old testing out her style? Or could this be part of something way more sinister? Was Kanye right all along? Or is he just the wrong messenger for the truth? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.